Get ready for learning, pal, because you're about to do a bunch of it. 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so a million billion years ago, some big boy named Franz Ferdinand got, super killed. My main man Franz was the Archduke of Austria. Of course, Austria was a little miffed that their super duke got super killed by Serbia and said, "Hey, Germany, let's super kill Serbia." And bing, bang, boom, you got World War I, also known as the Great War. But really, though, it wasn't even great, because, 17 million dudes died, which is, it's not really great. It's actually, it's kind of like poo-poo, if you know what I'm saying. Hey. Eventually, everyone ended up kicking the crap out of Germany, and they all live happily ever after. Except, actually, they don't live happily ever after, because the Treaty of Versailles put the war guilt clause in place, which meant that Germany not only had to take sole responsibility for World War I, but give all the other nations a refund, because apparently they were not satisfied with the quality of the poo-poo war. Now, I don't know if you know anything about war, if you've ever played your Call of Duties, or your Halos, or your Nintendo Wiis, but it's pretty expensive, which means Germany, after they had to give everyone money, was in a lot of debt, and they were in a big old economic depressoroni. Of course, Germany was like, I'm not happy with this, and saying it was all a lie, that they were the sole contributors to the start of the poo-poo war. Suddenly, out of nowhere, this big man Hitler had some interesting ideas about eugenics and the way people should reproduce, which is kind of funny considering he couldn't reproduce because he got one of his ding-dongs shot off in the poo-poo war. But anyway, eventually he blew everybody's nips off with his public speaking skills and ideas on how to fix the economy and junk like that. He essentially also wanted to do what Germany had wanted to do during World War I and show Germany's power. Luckily for them, another nation was planning European domination and had otherwise imperialistic views, Japan. Hitler had just been accusing Poland of sabotaging German patrols when he suddenly just said, "Hey, yo, Japan, don't come to Europe tomorrow." He invaded Poland, and that's how World War II started. Personally, I don't see how anyone was surprised when there was a second one, seeing as they were calling, the first one World War I. Obviously, there's going to be a sequel. That's not even a question, you big dumb idiot. I gotcha. Big question of the day, question of the week, question of the month, question of the year. How could this have been prevented? Well, at the end of World War I, everyone was pretty goddamn poor, and they obviously wanted compensation for their troubles in trying to create world peace. Since Germany was an easy place to point a finger, everyone was all like, "Yo, dog, better give us some money," you know what I'm saying? Which started Germany on harboring an even deeper resentment toward the rest of the world and the nations that would eventually become the Allied powers in Europe. Were it not for the enforcement of the war guilt clause, it's entirely possible that all of the nations involved could have found a peaceful resolution to their respective depressions, and we wouldn't have had to nuke Japan. Twice. Moral of the story is that samurai always lose, am I right?